So what do we learn this week about 5-color Azcanta Friends? And overall, we finished our competitive league 3-2. Was hoping to get another win. It was really close. We played all tier decks, essentially. We beat a lot of them. Just barely lost really close matches to Ramadan Bread and Teamer Energy. So, I don't know. I think this deck is actually really sweet. I think there's work to be done. It's not at the finished point yet, but I think we clearly saw that the all Planeswalker plan, backed by Search for Azcanta, which is just insanely powerful in this deck, actually can keep up with all the best decks in Standard. We didn't beat every single one of them, but if you put that performance with the 5-0 in the 2-player queues before going into the league, I think the deck is actually pretty solid. So things can be changed. There are things to improve. The mana's sketchy. I'm not sure there's a way to make the mana unsketchy, but really, with Gift of Paradise, Attune with Ether, and New Horizons, we didn't have that many mana problems. Our biggest problem, if anything, was just not drawing enough lands some games. But when you consider Attune with Ether, it kind of counts as a land. We actually have 26 lands, not even including the Gift of Paradise, New Horizons. So we have a lot of mana sources in our deck. But it's Magic. Sometimes you still just don't draw things in the right order. As far as changes to the deck, the top-end Planeswalkers are really, really great. Nicole Bolas, awesome. Vraska, awesome. Very happy there. Chandra is very important to the deck for the ramp plan. Gideon's a little bit weird, but I think it gives us a cheap Planeswalker, a cheap threat. It also kinda has to be in the deck since we need white anyway for the Settle the Wreckages and Fumigates and Cast Outs and Ixalan's Binding. So one of my thoughts was, oh, well, we get rid of Gideon. It's the hardest Planeswalker to cast, having double white on turn 3, but getting rid of Gideon doesn't really help us that much because we still have double white on turn 4, double white on turn 5. So it's not a huge gain in terms of mana to actually cut the Gideons. Probably the most questionable Planeswalker was Dovin. It was okay, like it cycled and sometimes stayed on the battlefield for a couple turns, but I think Dovin was probably the least impactful of our Planeswalkers. I was actually pretty impressed with Huatli. Although there's always this risk in some matchups of Lightning Strike, I wish that she came in with one more loyalty, because plussing for a dinosaur and just having it Lightning Strike is actually pretty disappointing. But the ability to make a token for free every turn is actually pretty powerful. Huatli and Nissa are kind of our main defensive Planeswalkers, giving us those chump blockers. So overall, the deck looks kind of like a pile. It's got a lot going on, but I was pretty impressed with how it actually played out. And I think it actually is pretty competitive with most of the tier decks. As far as changes, I don't really know. I don't really know what to do. I think there's small things, changing the Dovin maybe for another Huatli perhaps. There's little things like that we can do, but overall I think the shell is actually pretty solid and very competitive with a lot of the best decks in the format. So I'm probably going to keep playing 5-color Azcanta Friends with some tweaks here and there, keep trying to improve it and make it better, but I think the deck is actually competitive and you can win a lot of games with it against the best decks in Standard. So anyway, that's our Much Abrew for this week. 5-color Azcanta Friends for Ixalan Standard. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.